Get your friend.
Get your friend.
You don't know how to
We all need to take a lesson from Chad. See how he's sitting there?
So well made.
I was trying to do the same.
Hey, so today at the Education Foundation, me and Avery are leading committees.
Awesome. Separate committees or
Huh?
together?
I mean, probably separate and
She didn't
together.
talk to me about it. We kind of
'Cause she's
crossed
gonna-
paths really quickly.
So she's gonna do marketing, and then I'm gonna do
Okay.
big,
All right, let me get started. Good evening, everybody. Thank y'all for coming. The time is 6:30, and this meeting of the Rogers ISD Board of Trustees is now convened. A quorum of members is present. We are missing President Keith Caldwell. Would you please stand as we say the pledge of allegiance to the U.S. and Texas flag? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, indivisible.
Are there any public comments? Chad?
No, not today.
Okay, well, then we will proceed to action items, starting with item 4A, canvass the 2024 Board of Trustee election results.
So each year, the board is required to canvass, return, to declare results of the Board of Trustees election this year from May 4th, 2024. So we had 4 members who ran for 2 positions available. The unofficial tabulation is as follows. So candidate Jesus Mejia had early voting 29, election day 81, and a total of 110. Moody Glasgow, 14 in early voting, 33 on election day, 47 total. Keith Caldwell, 29 early voting, 66 on election day, and 96 total. And Bradley Mark, 32 early voting, 89 on election day for 121 total. So our 2 candidates who received the most votes were Bradley Mark with 121 and Jesus Mejia with 110.
Any discussion? We need a motion to declare Jesus Mejia and Bradley Marek duly elected for the 2 school board member positions. Okay.
Second.
Okay, so first from Mr. Cox, second from Mr. Green. All in favor, raise your hand. All opposed, same sign. That motion carries 6-0. Next up, we have consideration and approval of Rogers Middle School principal. Ms. Bashir, would you please brief us on your hire personal recommendation?
Absolutely. So we are very, very excited to bring Chase Coulter to you for middle school principal. We were very intentional with the interview process. As Dr. Battershell was here as interim and I was within the 21 days, she ran the interviews and then I kind of came in at the very end after my 21 days was up. So we started with a committee from the middle school. It consisted of teachers, counselors. We had, a couple of district level people on that committee, and we interviewed 6 candidates. We got down to 3. We actually brought 3 back. The committee, there were lots of great applicants, and we really couldn't choose, and so we brought 3 back. After going through that second round, it was very, very clear that Chase was our one. And so we called and checked his references, and his current superintendent, he's currently serving as an assistant principal at a high school, and his superintendent actually told us he was one of the best hires he's ever made, and that we would not be sorry. So we really feel like we got a good one with Chase.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve Chase Coulter as the 2024-25 principal of Rogers Middle School?
I'll move.
Okay, we have a motion by Mr. Mark,
I'll second that.
and a second from Mr. Richter. Is there any further discussion? Okay. All in favor, raise your hand. All opposed, same sign. That motion carries 6-0. Next one up is item 4B2, consideration and approval of teacher, coach, and teacher contracts.
So we have several that we're bringing to you today. The first, I will start with Coach Brewer, who him and his wife Jessica were here early, and I got to spend some time with. We are recommending him for a dual contract. He will be the head girls basketball coach and will also be our 8th grade STEM teacher. We had the opportunity to talk to his athletic director, some of his supervisors. They had great things to say about him, his dedication to kids and family. He's also served as an AAU coach. And so we know his passion for kids and his faith and his dedication to education makes him a perfect fit for Rogers ISD. We are also bringing Dakota DeVilliers, and I probably said that wrong, Dakota. Sorry if you're watching. So we're bringing Dakota. Do you want to talk a little bit about Dakota? Because I know that kind of happened right when I was getting here.
Yeah, Dakota is currently at Una High School. He is actually from Cameron. Sorry, Mr. Bashir. He's from Cameron. He graduated from, I'm probably gonna get it wrong, Borger, I believe, Borger or Dumas, one of those two. But he's been coached for about 3 years. Anyway, I talked to his athletic director, talked to his high school principal, and then myself and Mr. Moses interviewed him. And in addition to that, myself and Ms. Dodd and Ms. Lombaris also interviewed him. So a thorough interview process, and he's going to be coaching football, basketball, and baseball. He's a softball coach there now, so has played baseball in college as well. So has a background in baseball, coaches
Yeah.
football.
And Tommy Brashear had good things to say about him too. He knew him from his time in Cameron, so he said we were getting a good one. And then Erin. So Erin is a Rogers girl. We are bringing her from Franklin. She was a college athlete. She coached track in Franklin. She's also a certified and experienced English language arts teacher. So we are bringing her here. She'll take over our track program, help out some other areas, and then she'll also take care of English language arts for us. Had the chance to talk to her athletic director. They really tried to keep her. They are sad to lose her, but their loss is our gain. And then we're bringing Miss Cindy. We're bringing one of your teachers, correct?
Yes.
You want to talk a little
Well,
bit about
Erin's
her?
mine too, so I taught Erin and got her here for 8th grade ELA. We are bringing Darla Heath into you. She's in the Corpus Christi area right now. Her family lives in Temple and she wants to come back to the area. She has lots of experience with the House Bill advanced math. We're having to put the algebra back into 8th grade, so to help high school with that algebra, she has that certification that we were looking for in algebra. Ms. Dodd and Ms. Bull and I interviewed her through Zoom, and everything that she was saying was very much the same as Ms. Bull and I as we were in the classroom as math teachers. So we feel like she would be a good fit, and she builds great relationships with kids. She even mentioned that they would not let her move up because she's too good in the classroom, so they won't let her go into admin. So she's really wanting to spread her wings and be able to help others, and she'll be a great resource for our math department.
She's got experience writing grants too as well.
Yes.
Yes.
That was,
And
you
Erin-
noticed that too.
Yeah, and Erin has sports medicine, and
Mhm.
she's got some athletic training experience or something,
Yes.
And one of the things that, we've really, and I think I talked about with y'all, and I'll just say publicly, is that we want to get people in and we want to build capacity and grow them and give them opportunities. And I think we've done a good job of finding people who have the skill and who build positive relationships and have the experience and the aptitude to move up in our organization, because that's what we're doing, right? We're building leaders and the next leaders. So,
And
yes.
that's for sure one thing, as a board, you guys did it, and that did help us, because these are those middle level that we talked about many years ago, where the budget was increased to
Mhm.
try to get those experienced teachers in, because their salaries are looking better here than
Oh,
they
yeah.
are in other places, as well as that TIA going into place. So thank you for that. That allows us to get those people here.
Absolutely. We talked about that with several of the people. And then, last but not least, we've got, Corey Cross coming back. And so I got to, talk to Corey myself, got to talk to him about where we're at in the district, the vision moving forward. His, athletic director and his principal at, Chapel Hill had great things to say about him. They said he's doing great in the classroom, great with the program. Asked them, would you hire him back? And they were like, heck yeah, because that's the question you always ask when you're checking references is, would you have opportunity to bring this person back? Would you? So I'm excited about my conversation, with Corey when we were visiting, just, on the same page with relationships and communication and professionalism. He knows Rogers, he knows the direction that we're going, and, we're excited to bring him back.
All right, is there any further discussion on that? Thank you very much, and thank you for everybody for all of the work that y'all did in finding these well-qualified people. Do I have a motion to approve the teacher and teacher coach contracts for 2024-2025 as presented by administration?
I move.
Okay, motion by Mr. Shervinka
I'll second.
and second by Mr. Cox. All in favor, raise your hand. All opposed, same sign. A motion carries 6-0. Which brings us to our last item, our last action item. 4B3, possible consideration and approval of a high school principal.
All right, so I am, excited about this. This was my first administrator hire from beginning to end as a new superintendent, because of course we started Chase when I was kind of in the 21 days. First of all, I want to affirm, Mr. Moses. He did a great job at bringing, helping us build a committee from the high school that understood, the vision of the district and my vision. And, when we looked at that committee, we had teachers that were representing academics, fine arts, athletics. It was a really well-rounded committee. We had a counselor, we had, Ms. Dodd, we had Ms. Hankey. It was just, I look back and I saw just this true blend of who we were in Rogers. And so I'll say it in front of Drew, we had some great applicants. It was, highly competitive. I mean, Ms. Dodd can kind of speak to that. Drew came out, and first round we loved him, and second round we knew why we loved him. And his passion for education, his relational capacity, his understanding of small school, and it was funny. In one of his districts, he was like the DAP administrator. He was like an interim kindergarten principal for a little bit. He had like his own sped caseload, and he was the offensive coordinator. And so he goes, I understand wearing a lot of hats. He loves kids. You can tell he's a family man, got his family here with him. And I am very proud to recommend him for a high school principal.
Do I have a motion to approve, Sydney Drew Escamilla as the 2024-2025 principal of Rogers High School?
Move.
We got a motion by
Second.
Mr. Green, second by Mr. Mark. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor, please raise your hand.
So
All opposed?
before we adjourn, can I give Drew and Chase a chance to kind of say something?
Yes.
Okay,
By
so
motion.
Chase, you want to start? Sorry.
Someone's
So,
got
hey, did y'all not do that to me?
Oh, yes,
Yes, they did it to me.
Board and this fresh year. Just want to say thank y'all for the opportunity. I'm excited, my family's excited. I'm a small town kid, and started my coaching career in a small school and then with my wife, to the big city for a little while. And so I'm eager to get back to a little smaller. I just love that at a small campus, that relationship you can build with a kid, grade level to grade level, and with the community. And so I'm excited to be here. And so thank y'all for the opportunity.
Very good. Drew, you're up.
Hopefully, I know everybody wants to turn around too much. So thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I'm very, very thrilled to be here. My family's with me and everything. Same thing, follow the same suit, been in a lot of small schools. Love the small town atmosphere. That's what I grew up with. And I'm just happy to get started, hit the ground running. Let's do something great.
Both these gentlemen have asked when they can be on campus and start meeting their kids.
Tomorrow.
So, yeah. So they're both pumped and ready to go.
You gotta let Coach Brewer speak now.
Coach Brewer, we don't want to forget you.
So this is only the fourth head girls basketball coach we've had in 60 plus years.
It's true.
Oh, wow.
No pressure.
First of all, thank you, Coach Roden. I appreciate you for the interview. Ms. Smith, thank you so much. Thank y'all for the opportunity. This is actually really humbling. And I'm not like really good with the whole talking thing. I'm a little bit more in my element when I'm on the sideline. So, but thank y'all. I'll give this my very best. And thank y'all.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I don't have any other action items, so do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I'll move that.
Okay. Dr. Richter,
There's like
from
4
Mr.
seconds.
Green, with a time of 6:46. This meeting is adjourned. 6:46. Oh, yes, 6-0. Sorry. The closing the meeting like that is different too.
It's all right.
Thank you.
Oh, you were not going to say that.
You've been around in a while.
I haven't. Thanks for
Hi.
keeping me busy.
Congratulations.
Hello.
Thank you.